You've read the title. Yes, we are covering an interview of a Koreaboo. Yes, an actual Koreaboo. That's not just on TikTok. I'm not going to be interviewing them myself. You've seen what happened last time I tried to interview someone. I'm going to be reacting to someone more capable of doing so. This is from the channel Poopy called Interviewing the Internet's Most Hated Koreaboo.
Okay, hi. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
I can't believe I'm finally talking to you. I remember I first watched your videos actually when I first started my channel.
Why does she sound like a fangirl?
Oh my god, I'm finally talking to you. It's been so long. I watched your videos for so long. Oh my god.
You're on a lot of those like Koreaboo cringe compilations. And
Yeah.
just in general, I feel like the public has a bad perception of you, and I'm wondering if you know why you're receiving this backlash and what you think the main criticisms they have.
The main criticism is they're cringe. It's not rocket science.
I get it. Like, I definitely think people know the image I had 2 years ago.
So like, would you say that you were a Koreaboo at that time? Like, would you have considered yourself a Koreaboo?
I guess I can see. I mean, I totally see how people think.
Stop the cap.
Girl. Come on now. Yes, you were. What's wrong with admitting that? I was weird as hell too when I was 16, and I fully admit that. Nothing wrong with admitting your past mistakes.
I mean, I totally see how people think I was a Koreaboo and whatnot, but I don't like using that word.
Why not? Because it perfectly described you back then.
So the first one is like the cheap out incident. So you wore like a Chinese traditional clothing to do. I think it was the dance cover to AOA's miniskirt.
Many viewers felt Katie sexualized Chinese culture. I mean, it is kind of peculiar why she would wear that dress, but overall, I don't really see a problem. Even so, it's kind of weird that people are criticizing sexualizing Chinese culture. People sexualize American culture all the time, and keep sexualizing black culture all the time. A lot of cultures are getting sexualized daily, so I'm wondering why they're being particular about Chinese culture.
I think if I knew how many people would be so upset with it, I wouldn't have done it, honestly. I feel like...
She looks very uncomfortable. I feel bad, low-key. It's not comfortable, especially if you've been criticized to that extent like Katie has. Yeah, I can imagine how that would be uncomfortable.
I saw, like, I didn't think about it that much because I had saw other idols wearing cheap house.
They try to incorporate like different cultures and traditions in their music, but they might not know a lot about it. So sometimes it can end up being a little bit insensitive. Or
Oh shit! Oh no!
Yeah, another incident was that apparently because you used to speak Korean a lot on your videos.
여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 KT. 오늘 닭밥 만들 거예요.
Okay, the fact that she can even speak Korean in the first place is very impressive. Honestly, Koreaboos who can speak legitimate Korean, I have a lot of respect for.
I can't hold like political conversations or anything now, but I can definitely hold like just regular middle-of-the-day conversations.
A little unpopular opinion here. I think if you're able to speak a nation's language relatively well, I feel like you should have permission to be a weeb of that country.
All that in my corner is literally just like study material for Korean. Like I've been going hard on it.
That's the one thing she has over a lot of people who are criticizing her for being a Koreaboo. She can actually speak the language.
So I was wondering, like, did you use Google Translate? Did you ask someone? How do you translate?
Oh no, I asked someone.
Oh, I see.
That's why I don't know about my pronunciation, but like the way I said each word was.
Bro, this is like the most diligent Koreaboo I've ever seen. She asked people for help with their Korean. She learned Korean. She actually moved to Korea temporarily to get to know more of the culture. I feel like she got to be Korean at this point, right? See, this is when you start to be like, all right, maybe you can be trans-Korean. Ollie London, like, he can't be trans-Korean because he knows nothing about Korea. But Katie right here, she's lived in Korea. She knows the language. She has friends in Korea. If she wanted to be Korean, like, I mean, what can I say?
Yeah, so some Koreans actually tried to like correct you, apparently, like your pronunciation and stuff, and they ended up like either being blocked or like you were like, oh, my boyfriend said I was right though.
Okay, so this criticism seems pretty honest. I like that. Literally, my boyfriend listened and said it was perfect, and he said it, and he was Korean, so... I mean, she's 16, so she's not gonna be perfect. I wonder if she's gonna admit to any of this, though.
I guess I still, like I've been taught certain words lyrics by certain Koreans, and then other Koreans will tell me it's wrong and stuff. And I think it just, same thing in English. Like, one person will say, oh no, this is right, or this sounds weird, and then another.
I don't really give a if someone who didn't speak English as their first language tried to talk to me, I wouldn't go out of my way to correct them. You could talk to me in the heaviest accent possible, and as long as I understand you, I'm not gonna say anything. If like the Asian foreigner came up to me with some English and be like, hello, do you know directions to this place right here? I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, how dare you talk to me in that disgusting English. It's called directions, not directions. Get your English right, boy.
I think some things are too small to tell, and also at that time I was receiving a lot of criticism for everything in the world, and I couldn't tell if they were nitpicking because they hated everything else about me and they just wanted to find
I don't think they were being critical about you. I think they were just giving you an honest feedback. It's pretty evident with this text here. They even put a smiley face at the end just to be nice. I mean, I completely understand being not in the perfect mindset because a lot of people are criticizing you 24/7 for being a Koreaboo. This text right here is completely obvious that they're being nice.
I kind of like cut myself off from that stuff, and so I just kind of blocked it all out because I couldn't, it was too hard to tell. Like,
but you do admit that in the past, like, there were some Koreans that were actually polite, right? But I saw that, like, you blocked them and stuff. Yeah, overall, look.
Damn, I wish she said something like, maybe I shouldn't have said that to them. Maybe I should have been nicer to them. She kind of just brushed it all aside. I'm just nitpicking. It's fine.
Everybody makes mistakes. Obviously, none of us know everything about every single tradition. But I think when somebody who's actually from that culture is telling you that you're doing something that is wrong, then you should have...
I think of you as a jealous, insecure, hateful person, but you're right. You fit into a stereotype, the low SJW stereotype. Girl, you look like a SJW. What are you talking about? If anyone's fitting into a stereotype, you are doing that right now, miss.
It's an angsty 16-year-old. I used to be really defensive. Like, I totally get it. I'm sorry. But
editing this video, Katie actually sent me this message.
That's a nice message. I like that. My slight complaint about her not saying all that in the interview, she's saying it here, so we're good.
I moved to Korea in June of last year, and I was there for a while, but like I came back earlier this year because did you hear the rumor about my ex-boyfriend being like murdered?
What the hell? When did this turn into a crime K-drama? I'm sorry.
He was in a coma for a couple of weeks, and the police, the doctors thought he was going to be dead. So, like, I was freaking out at that time. But later on, there were some, like, people taking pictures of me wherever I went out in public and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And, like, even I went to Japan for a little bit, and they were still doing it there, and the police thought it was too dangerous to be in Korea for the time. That's why I came back to the U.S.
Jesus I thought we were in a Koreaboo segment, but now all of a sudden we're in Devil Judge. I don't know where the hell this transition came from.
Oh, I see. But is he okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I tried having some private Instagrams just for, like, myself and a few friends, but like someone always has to find it.
Yeah, I saw
like,
that.
Message.
Yeah, I saw it because you actually changed your Instagram account like so many times, and people kept finding it.
I don't know how they're able to do that, bro. They on some Sherlock Holmes shit. See, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if netizens decided to be criminal investigators, so many more people would be caught. I'm just gonna say that right now, bro. With the amount of effort, the amount of detective work that they do on the daily, they would be spectacular law enforcement.
I can't even have my own private Instagram anymore. Like, even like the things I don't post about.
You can do without Instagram. You don't need it.
I'm scared. Like, one girl said she had beat me up in a club in Korea, and I had never even been to that club. I didn't even know who she was, and like everyone was like making.
What? These were allegedly chats between the attacker and one of the people from the pool. I ripped her around by her hair, and my friend punched her in the head. God damn! In the club, and she ran out crying. We rocked her real hard. What? She walked away and called me a sleep. So I was like, haha, you're dead, and ripped her back by her hair. And my mate came out of nowhere and solid punched her in the head. We were in the club where I'm well known, so no one did anything to us for it, and police weren't called. Bruh. That sounds completely fake. That did not happen. How the hell do you get beaten up, walk away, and your first response when walking away is not that you're gonna call the police, is not that what they're doing is illegal, it's,
You're a slut!
It's like if I got jumped by a bunch of dudes, and when I'm walking away, the first thing I say to them is,
Hey, bro, hey, listen, hey, I f***ed your mom. I f***ed her in the laundry room, man. She sucked my dick, yeah. You, bro.
that's just not when you say when you get beat up.
I didn't even know who she was, and like everyone was like making fun of me, like, yeah, go, like they were all like cheering her on.
I'm glad someone knocked the off her throat. See, this is why people do not respect the K-pop community.
They thought that that girl was you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so would you say that
Katie says she has since reconciled with the alleged attacker. How you reconcile with someone who beats up another woman, laughs about it, and brags on the internet to her friends? How would you ever be able to reconcile with that? I couldn't. I would have blocked them and been done with them a while ago.
Okay, so would you say that the backlash that you got was what prompted you to take a break from the internet?
Yes! What else would it be? What, because she became a hippie and she wanted to get in touch with nature? That's why she took a break from the internet? No, of course it was the backlash.
There was a video of me and a friend in Korea during the summer of last year, and these two Korean guys like got us to do this live stream, and we thought, oh, it's a live stream, how bad can it be? Like, people are watching, they're not gonna do anything wrong. And we drank a few drinks with them and stuff, and I'm pretty lightweight, so I got pretty drunk, and like I was wearing this exact shirt.
Oh no.
It's really hard to button up, like even sober, it's really hard to button up, and I was struggling to button it up, and one of the guys started trying to pull it off. I thought he was going to button it up, and he started to luckily I didn't show anything, but they were upset because we didn't want to do anything with them, and so...
Oh, these girls don't want to do anything with me? Oh, the most logical reasoning right now would be to R them. These Korean guys, bro, I swear.
And they were like, we just need to these white take off all their clothes and them and stuff on the live.
On the live okay, this might be fake. Okay, what? Where are they live streaming, bro? The Red Room? This makes no sense. Why would they say that in a live stream, bro?
Someone uploaded it to a porn website, and the girls on Pool got a hold of it, and they went like wild.
I can't find it. Not that I was looking very hard.
Absolutely wild. They were making fun of me and blaming me left and right.
Where's the video? Not that I condone any of this, by the way. It's horrible. I just wanted to see the evidence and see if it was actually fucking real.
I felt like less than human at that point.
Yeah.
Like, I had taken all the criticism before, but like, I don't know, it was really hard, and kind of gave up, and I like stole my brother's medicine, and like I overdosed.
Oh no.
And I had to go to the hospital. I was in the psych ward 2 times.
Jesus. Even as a guy, I couldn't imagine myself being in that situation. I don't know what the hell I would do. I'm still trying to find that video, though.
So I was in rehab in Utah for a couple of months trying to get my mental...
Like, I hope you're doing better.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no, she had an S attempt? God damn it.
What I realized was that on the internet, on like YouTube, a lot of people do not actually know who you are. They just see that you're in all these Koreaboo cringe compilations. So...
I mean, at least she learned Hangul. At least she didn't, like, be like, 엄마, 진짜.
Who's that guy, bro? I gotta subscribe to him.
I can't stop y'all from watching those cringe compilations. You do you if that's what you want to do, but like just remember that behind every single video there's a person, like a real human being. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, that was so sweet. And she's completely right. People, no matter how cringy they are, no matter how corny they are, anyone can experience trauma. I'm still gonna make fun of them because that's literally what my channel's about, making fun of things. But if you've seen in my other videos, I would never discredit people's personal trauma just because I'm making fun of them. I'm not that horrible of a person, all right?
I've matured a little. Like, if they don't get anything else out of this video and they still hate me,
like based on this conversation, even though you might not have agreed with everything that I said,
this is a fantastic interview. Ploopy did a fantastic job, way better job than I could have ever done. Katie is not even like that bad of a Koreaboo, honestly. At least she didn't, do plastic surgery. It's not like she married a cardboard cutout of her bias. She even moved to Korea and learned the language. And Koreaboo aside, she's very pretty. And yeah, I wish her all the best. I hope she lives a very happy and fruitful life from now on. Anyways, that's it, guys. nice wholesome note to end off the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!